to Krick. TK, Bulls are 3-0 to start this young season. I guess Vooch and Kevin Huerter is a dynamic duo out there in Chicago.
Get rid of DeMar Levine, and all of a sudden you start winning some games.
Again, he was 18-10 last year.
And guess what? How many wins did they have?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think 40. They're like a perennial 40-win team. Well, they'll probably win 40 games again.
Didn't they get blasted in the play-in and Zach LaVine wasn't on that team?
Well, I mean, the Chicago Bulls are not a team that you want to just really compare anything to. The Chicago Bulls have many, many issues and will continue to have issues regardless of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan are on the team.
Are you aware of how Zach LaVine is playing so far this year, or do you just not care? Because I think you would be like a lot of Kings fans who just don't care that he's averaging 31 points per game on 53% from the field.
I've seen some rough fourth quarter moments from Zach LaVine as well.
Yeah, he's definitely have had those.
All right.
Regardless of what I've always said, it's not that you score buckets or whether they're efficient buckets. It's when you score buckets. And the high leverage moments are not his forte.
That's a fair criticism of Zach. Not a lot.
Well, I guess it turns out basketball isn't Domas's forte anymore then. So I guess we just call it what it is.
It's really hard to find bright spots in this team. And I don't even think we've talked about it really, was shooketh by the extension that Keegan Murray got as well. Like that now is a massive amount of money to pay a guy I still have questions about.
To be fair,
like Chris Murray might not be that much of a downgrade.
Okay, stop.
Chris Murray.
How much is Keegan Murray getting paid?
$150
per year. I'm
right?
talking about.
Or 140 or 150. I can't remember.
What's the amount per annual? AAV.
28, huh? Isn't it 28?
28, right?
Yeah.
What is Chris getting paid?
$7.
Like 700,000, maybe.
Keegan's better.
You can't possibly
he's
believe
better,
that
and
sentence.
he's more accomplished than.
Of course he's better. Of course he's better. But is he 30 times better?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, for what he's accomplished in this league, because I have questions about Keegan too, but what he's accomplished in this league, that's about the going rate. Like he's accomplished as much as Jabari Smith Jr. has.
Yes, that's true. I don't love the Jabari. I don't love the Jabari Smith Jr. contract.
I'm not in disagreement with you, but that's a separate conversation, right? Like if I'm Keegan's agent and Jabari Smith made this, I need to be around there too, or more.
Yes, or more. I don't know. I don't feel like every year. The one difference is that Jabari started out slow. That's a generous way of putting it. And Keegan started pretty damn great.
Mm-hmm.
And Jabari has gotten better every year, and Keegan has not.
No, he hasn't.
If Keegan was better right now than he was in his rookie season in all facets, then $28 million would be completely fair. I thought that this year should be a prove-it year, and then we'll see if you're worth 28. But I don't think you're ever worth 31. If you ball out of your mind, you're not getting probably 31. So why do it now? Because of the fear of losing him?
To be fair to what Trysta's saying, I mean, I thought it was the going rate, but I did think it was a little much for Keegan. But it wasn't. I didn't think it was like over the top, out of control, especially considering the situation, especially considering what you're trying to build or whatever. I didn't think it was crazy, but it was more than I expected him to get, and probably would have wanted to give him on my own. If somebody else we had the conversation like before he signed, like if he got to restricted free agency and somebody was offering him that, I'd probably match almost anything on my own. I don't know if I would have went there, but I don't think it's the worst contract.
It's not unusual to me, and this is why, like, yeah, it caught me off guard, but it's not unusual for a team to pay a player that money, like as a prove it contract. The rookie extensions are generally, we like this player, we think they're going to be the one question that was answered, in my opinion, I think, is that Scott Perry sees Keegan Murray as a part of this team's future, and it's like, okay, here's what we're looking at. He's not Chet. He's not Jay. He's not these other guys who got the big boy extensions. He's a little closer to this number. It's not uncommon for numbers like that to be used on rookie extensions. That contract to me was not that big of a deal. I was surprised when I saw it, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay. So the fact that we were all like, "Oh," shows that probably it was a little bit of an overpay.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it was.
Like 24, 25. That's kind of what I was anticipating, especially considering what these rookie extension / restricted free agency numbers were coming in at, where guys were thinking they were worth X and they were getting 10% less than X.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Josh Giddey thought he was getting more than 25 per and 100, that's crazy. Like, that was a great contract.
He thought he was getting 30. He thought he was getting 30. I told his guy,
that's his agent's fault.
I told Josh Giddey to his face and to his guy from down under. I said, "You're not getting 30. Not getting 30." At the little, there was like an Australia party at Summer League, and I was like, I don't know why.
It was an Australia party that you went to?
Yes.
How did you get invited to the Australia party?
There was Americans there. That was where I told you
I remember the description. I remember you telling us about this party. I remember you telling us about this conversation. I didn't realize it was an Australia party.
Oh.
Well, and apparently she doesn't either. Is there a chick? Did she hit like a pause button because she like touched her screen and just froze?
I thought she was like refocusing or something.
No, what I was trying to do was, the Wi-Fi is a little sketchy in here, so I don't know why, but today maybe it's a storm coming. But this is better for me to be on the LTE, better connection this way. So I was trying to get us better connect. Yeah, no, it was an Australia party. So that was what was so fascinating. It was Dyson was in there. It was Josh was in there. It was some others. But then you had no Bulls representation, no Bulls front office people at this party. So you know how they're feeling about them. But then you had every single main person from the Atlanta Hawks there to show out for Dyson. You're like, well, Dyson's they care about Dyson. He's getting his money and they love him. And that was when Onzi was there and Bryson Graham was there, and they showed out and they stayed the whole party for Dyson. So yeah, I saw Giddey. I'm like, I don't know why you guys think you're gonna get 30 million or even close to that number. And you're pouting, you're not going to games, you're not gonna be with your team for summer league. Like, this is nonsense. And then that was when he was like, "Oh yeah, didn't you roast me on TikTok?" And I say, "Yes, I did."
What was his response? Was he good? Was he cool with it?
He just was like laughing. He was like, "Well, we'll see, mate. We'll see." I was like pretty surprised by the whole way that he's very happy-go-lucky guy. He's a very affable dude, very likable. Like, you could just tell him in his face, like, "Yeah, I called you ugly on TikTok," and he was like, "Yeah, that was pretty funny."
Cool. I hear the kids love him.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Come
on. Hey, that's on me. That's my bad.
On me.
That's on
me.
That's my bad.
Man.
Anything surprised you so far this young NBA season?
Oh, VJ Edgecombe has.
Yeah, we talking about him earlier.
VJ and Maxey are gonna basically wipe away all the sins of Daryl Morey. They will somehow come out clean out of this disaster. They will get off the Joel Embiid contract because someone will need a center. I don't know, maybe the Warriors or something. They'll trade, who knows, Draymond and something. And then you can just like use them in the playoffs. I don't know where he'll go, but I think they will look to move on from Embiid. He's already putting up a stink, saying, hey, you're playing me 2 little minutes. It's like, no, you look washed, okay? You need to be 3 minutes at a time. We don't need you to get into a flow. Anyway, Maxey and VJ have looked excellent. The fact that Dallas, if you would have asked me who is the most boo-boo offense 4 games into the season, like statistically, I would not have said Dallas, but here we are. They are statistically the worst offense in the league. Worse than Brooklyn, worse than New Orleans, worse than Sacramento, worse than a lot of teams. And so every team. And so I was surprised about that. I think I did expect Cooper Flag to struggle as the ball handler. I just didn't expect everyone else to be so bad and them to be so mid defensively. I'm going to put out a video, top 5 players that I think should be traded in this young NBA season. And like Anthony Davis now is one of them because if this window was a 3-year window or whatever Nico said, like it's over. The 3 years is passed. Like by the end of this season, the 3 years you were talking about last year,
time flies.
This year, I guess, and next year, it's over. It's over.
Man,
it's a wrap. You're not winning a championship next season.
Well, if I'm the Warriors, that's who I'm going after. I'm not going after the Joel Embiid.
That'd be a hell of a
go after Anthony Davis.
I think if you're the Mavs, you're saying we want picks, we want to get younger. You can rehab and revive a team pretty fast. Look at, you already got the number 1 pick this year. Look at the way that San Antonio has done it. They get the 1, was it 5 or 4 for Steph Castle, and then they get 2, 4. Yeah. So you're okay. So that's what you need to do. I love
that. No, that's how we do it. You get the number 1 overall pick with a beyond generational talent in the draft. Then you land the number 2 pick, which no one expected. Land the number, what'd you say, 5 pick? Get that one too.
And be right every time.
And that's all you have to do. Yeah. That's it, Kings fans. That is it.
Well, you already had that.
You really are. You really are a Kings fan. Like you absolutely 1000% are a Kings fan because your Zach LaVine hate, your overall disgust for this team and your plan, you sound like a Kings fan right now.
I think I am a Kings fan. I think I roll with the Chatty House. It's disgusting. You already had that player, and you let him just Hallie.
Oh.
Well, hold on. We're just forgetting that we traded Hallie away. We're so far away from that.
I've blocked it out.
Time out. I want to cut this short right now because I just thought about something. We ain't talked to Trysta Krick in Portland, Oregon.
That's a great point.
About what the hell has been going on the whole time.
Great point.
Trysta, the floor is yours. Portland, Oregon. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, go ahead. No, hold on. Where'd you go? Hold on. No, go back.
I'm not even in the show.
That did not work the way I expected.
You literally took me off the show. The floor is yours. You're out of here.
No, I thought it was going to take me and Kenny out, and it didn't work. None of this is working. Go ahead. Tell us how you feel.
Jesse, it's your fault, Jesse. Well, I was there Friday. I got there. Man, it was raining cats and dogs. Like really, the biggest storm I've seen in a long, long time since I've moved back for sure. It was just pouring. I get there 5 minutes after Tiago Splitter's presser pregame. So I missed that. They said he didn't really say anything. Of course, Ramona was there. Of course, right? Like Scandal. She's in there in the black, all black fit, like black turtleneck, doing her thing, like nice red lipstick, really like almost like funeral vibes. And this is the first, I didn't go to game 1 because I wasn't feeling well. And so I missed the Timberwolves game. I missed the end of the presser where Chauncey said, we're going to play hard and we're going to let the chips fall where they fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. And So then I get there and I'm like, okay, I haven't got my credential. I'm lost. I'm this, like I hadn't really been season long for Portland at all. The last time I was there covering a game was like 2019. So I go into the locker room and it's like 10 of us, 10 media people, and no one in the like not a soul besides Rasan, the comms guy who used to be in Sacramento. Great dude, by the way. Loving working with Rasan. And he gives me a big hug and he's like, hey. And it's literally just us and him. And there's not a single player in the locker room. They are clearly hiding somewhere. And we're like, and I'm like, is this normal for this team? Like, no, it's not normal for this team. And I'm like looking over, I see Dame's locker. His phone's just there. His glasses are there. They just knew we were coming. They just dipped like immediately. Like when it's like like when the lights turn on and you run home. It was like that.
Like Dame like dropping his phone and glasses and just running out of the locker room is hilarious.
So then Caleb Love comes in. And he's like, and they're like, can we talk to Caleb? Can we talk? He's like, I'm late. I got somewhere to be. Like, I gotta go. Like, nope, I'm already behind. And it's like, okay, it's gonna be like one of those things. Jeremy comes in, and we're like, well, maybe Jeremy will. Nope, I'm also late. Literally, just like, I'm like to his point, I'm also gotta go. And we're like, okay, this is really bad. The whispers and gossip within the media are to an all-time high. Like people are being like, he's going to jail. Like he definitely did it. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like he got probably leverage. I mean, the gossiping within this situation is like, I was shocked by truly. And then Denny comes and sits in, and Denny is like, what's up, guys? Hey, basically like, come on over. So we just come on over. We're peppering him with questions. He was nice enough to answer pretty much all of them. And I'm thinking to myself, this team is gonna have a dark cloud over them the whole time. This is gonna be. This game will show us where this team is at, really. Because also everyone's like, I'm asking, hey, what do you know about Thiago? What do you know about Thiago? Nothing. He's been here a month. He was in France all last year. We don't know this guy. They don't let us talk to the assistants. So no one has any freaking clue what this is about to be. And so they come out sluggish in the first quarter. And I'm like, oh God. Steph's going nuclear already. I'm talking to the people. It's so busy in there. They put like some of the season-long people in the nosebleed, like 200 things, because it's like ESPN. We got Slater's there, Ramona's producers there. So, and they're like, sorry, it's not going to be like this. And then all of a sudden, this team's playing at this breakneck speed and literally running our Dubs out of the gym. And then afterwards, Thiago comes in and he's like drenched in cold water. And he starts talking, and I'm like, oh, I know how beloved Chauncey is. And that's everything everybody keeps saying is like how from top to bottom, no one had a bad word to say. And people are feeling betrayed. Like Jason Quick wrote a whole thing about how betrayed he feels and how people are like, I didn't know this guy as well as I thought I did, because for a head coach, no one that was in the building had anything negative to say about him before that moment. Now, fans freaking hated him. I saw a Reddit with like thousands of comments being like, I can finally watch this team again. So I didn't realize how externally disliked he was because of all of the allegations. But people don't do, And so then once we got to see Thiago speak about what he wanted to do with the team, how like the only thing he cared about was that there was a smile on these young men's faces again, and he hasn't seen it in 48 hours. And like he was like, we knew they were old and they were on the second night of a back-to-back, and I told them, run as fast as you can after every make, after every miss. We are going to play fast and exploit our youth and athleticism. And I was like, I think we might have just upgraded our head coach without knowing it. And I'm excited about where the team is going to be. I'm going to be going to. I mean, you can't not follow this now the whole way through. So it's going to be a really wild scene to see what comes out of it. And now we'll have obviously a lot more connection and conversations with him. But I think everyone's just starting fresh. I asked everyone, I go, well, I've never been around this team. How are you supposed to get around a team the first time when there's a scandal hanging over it? And the question is, no one could tell me.
Well, there you go.
So I didn't know that people wanted Chauncey out. Did Chauncey just get an extension?
He did. Fans for that whole last year didn't care that they were on won 10 of 11 games. They're like, this guy needs to be fired. He was hated outside the building and couldn't be more loved inside the building.
Is Chauncey a good coach?
X's and O's, unclear. In terms of like, the one thing that everyone was saying is that he was the best at making you. He's kind of like what I imagine you guys as PD, Aaron, or whatever, brand manager, whatever you guys call him.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron is like, in terms of like, makes everyone feel amazing about being on the team. Makes everyone individually feel like there's more for them to do and that they can be more. And like Denny said, he came from Washington and didn't believe in himself really anymore. And that Chauncey gave him back that confidence where he is playing like a different player. And Denny said, like, I owe him my career.
It's 2-2 basketball team right now.
2-2. 2-2. They
could be 4-0. Could really be 4-0. Honestly.
They beat that the MVP candidate Austin Reeves last night, who still had 41 last night.
Well,
sheesh. Have we
Markkanen scored 51 last night?
He did. First player since someone that also the young ones, Karl Malone.
Oh, first Jazz player since Karl Malone?
Yeah.
Donovan or
that's crazy. Isn't it crazy that Donovan Mitchell has never scored 50 for the Jazz? That was an insane.
Yeah. I was even thinking maybe Darren Williams too, because Darren Williams was that boy.
Donovan didn't score 50 against Jamal in the playoffs?
That's what I thought
in
too.
The bubble?
In the bubble, yeah.
Does that not count? Oh, you know what? That game might not have counted. Was that a playoff game?
It was playoffs.
Was it a playoff game or was it a nothing game?
No, it was playoffs.
Okay.
I don't know what. Yeah. Who came up? No, yeah, like
Wolf. Wasn't it like 54 versus 51 or something like that?
Yeah, now, see, Donovan might not have got to 50. He might have been 48. It might have been Jamal who got to 50.
Okay.
That might have been what happened. Donovan might have had like 48 or something like that. Damn. That's crazy, though.
It is.
Marketing. The 2-2 Jazz now?
He had 2 50-point games in that series.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
He had 57 in game 1.
Well, then why would they do that? The Jazz social media department, fake news, first Jazz player to score 50. Maybe in the opening week. I don't know what their little.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
it's gotta be
running opening week. Yeah.
Look it up on social because I can't look without this thing freezing on my phone without me being off screen. But they did it. That's what their social people did. There's a lot of caveats that you have to like look out for.
7 points.
Thank you for putting the feet to their fire. Their feet to the fire.
Donovan a bad boy.
Well, so this, from what I see,
what does it say?
This is from StatMuse, and they did put the caveat regular season.
Okay.
So
first regular player in the regular season. Okay. Okay. Whatever.
My thoughts exactly. Well, you say he had 3 50-point games in that series?
He had 250 in that one series. He scored 71 for Cleveland.
Oh my god! Cleveland won last night, didn't they? Didn't they beat Detroit pretty good?
I don't think that was pretty good. I don't think it was pretty good.
Oh,
I thought it was like 4.
Okay.
116.95.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 116.95. Donovan had 35 last night.
He's averaging, I think, like
35
think
on 13 of 18.
Woof.
Donovan's got a different cat, right? Because he's so explosive and can score in such a myriad of ways and is so fun to watch. But I don't believe Donovan's one of those players you have to specifically build a team for him in order for them to have lengthy postseason success, in my opinion. Donovan would be a perfect player to integrate into a blueprint team like the Atlanta Hawks. Like long, athletic, a bunch of defenders. I just don't think him and Darius Garland are ever going to be able to really be that backcourt that has postseason success. I just don't see that.
The good news is they could probably trade Darius Garland rather
You could.
easily.
They've been talking about it for years.
You get what you need because I like what I've seen so far. Now, obviously, health is always the issue, but I like what I've seen with Lonzo off the bench when he plays with that team. He's a good point guard for him. Yeah.
What about trading him to Houston
for Tari Eason?
Tari Eason, and we'll see what you can get.
Yeah.
Speaking of, go ahead.
No, that'd be a win-win for both. It feels like.
I agree. That would help Cleveland in a variety of ways. I was just gonna make one caveat because I forgot to mention this when we were talking about Tiago Splitter. Tiago Splitter, I did not know until I was doing some research, was credited for developing Alperen Şengün when he was an assistant for 1 year in Houston. So, given that, I'm very excited about the development of Donovan Clingan and Young Hansen, which, by the way, I neglected to even mention. 15 people from China were there. In the media. Waiting for him to do media in Chinese. The woman from PR was like, "Hey, do you need Young?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna catch a vibe. I just want to see what he says." It was just like first day of school vibes. And she goes, "Well, this will be all in Chinese. So if you need him, I can pull it for you. But this, you're probably not gonna get much from this."
That's amazing.
Shout out to Mama Krick with the ad-lib too. I love that.
You like it?
No.
Media.
Shout out to Mama Krick for the pepper jam. Mama Krick sent me and Katie a care package that included like pickled vegetables and pepper jam. The pepper jam
and regular jam
as a shoot is the best thing I've ever had.
Wow.
It is incredible. You can do whatever you want with it and make whatever you're eating taste 10 times better.
Wow.
It is absolutely fire.
Is this exclusive, like an Oregon exclusive?
It's a Mama Krick exclusive.
What do you mean? She made it with her own.
She made it.
Yeah, no, that's. Come on now.
We got a box full of like pickled vegetables and all
pear butter
stuff that Trysta and Katie love. Oh, it is. Oh my God, it's crazy. So good. So good.
Stop adding to this. Do you want to get onto the StreamYard? If
yes.
you want to get onto the StreamYard, then you can. Stay out of it. People, it's bad radio. Anyway. Jesus. Anyway, back to the Chinese media people. They're there every game. They are there literally every game.
Has Mama Krick been sitting there this whole time?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific.
Just listening to the show.
That's terrific.
She's just checking in. It keeps her off of YouTube making comments.
She's like, what was that show where you could never see the guy's face?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what Mama Krick is. She's like the neighbor.
The guy over the fence.
Never see his face.
Did they never show his face?
Was his name Wilson or Thompson?
Was it Wilson?
Yeah. Did they never unveiled his face?
I don't know. I can't say I was locked into every episode.
You guys watched Home Improvement. I thought that was like a white show.
It was,
but it was ABC. ABC had young kids.
I watched
Step
by Step too, but
Step by Step was a great show. I love me some Step by Step.
Yeah, but
that's TGI Friday. That's TGI.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Home
after
Improvement
Family
was
Matters.
like Tuesdays.
Yeah,
but I would still tap in. Back when TV shows meant something.
when there was appointment TV. Did you guys like the NBC and Amazon broadcasts?
Yes, NBC was fire.
Yeah,
Amazon was good too. Amazon was good too. I hate going to that.
I missed Amazon's.
Going to the app. I mean, and tonight is the Peacock app.
Yeah.
Right. It's not
and
NBC.
I think
it's a good night.
Tonight's NBC.
Oh, tonight's
Last
NBC.
night was Peacock app.
Okay.
Tuesday is NBC and Peacock. You can watch it on either one.
Okay, because tonight's a good lineup. Like we've got.
NBC really got good games, great matchups. They finessed the league to give them like prime time marquee games.
You better give me the.
What'd you think of the Mike thing? What'd you think of the thing with Jordan?
I am wondering whether he's gonna just be finessing us to say nothing at all season long, and just sitting in the chair with Mike Tirico, giving us a story that's like not meaningful in any way, and we just nibble it up because we've not got pause. Boop,
and then the Jordan stands will just go, see, that's why he's the greatest. After every interview where he says nothing.
Yes, that's right. Like and they asked him like, why now? And he's like, I just want to give back. And it's like, well, you're giving us nothing, bro. You're talking about giving back, and you haven't told us anything about the league. You've shared no current opinion. You just told us that some 5-year-old asked you to shoot a free throw at an Airbnb at the Ryder Cup, and you were the most nervous of your life. Sir, that does nothing for me.
Basically, Jordan got punked into shooting a free throw by some white kids.
Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a foul baiter to you or not?
It was the first bit of the season. It was 5 minutes. He'll get to the NBA.
He won't.
We got
he will
7
not.
months.
I'm telling you this right now. He's gonna breadcrumb us. He's like a Russian chat bot that tells you she's coming to visit, and then she just keeps asking you for money, and then tells you, "Oh, I missed my flight."
That's right. So that's the thing. He's going to talk about load management. Are we sure that's tonight or is it this weekend?
I don't know.
Remember this conversation.
I don't think they have any weekend games yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the funny, okay, we got to go, but he's going to be in the same position, in the same suit. Mike Tirico is going to be wearing the same suit. The same fire is going to be burning. They can't ask him anything because this was filmed. God knows how long ago.
That's going to go all the way to the NBA Cup. That interview, that setting, all the way to the NBA Cup.
They're going to ask him the most generic topics. So tell us about Wemby. Yeah. Thank you, TK. We appreciate you as always.
Mama Krick,
thank you, Mama Krick.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye, guys. That was a